Hello and welcome to another special video review, and tonight we've got the Papa Toys PPT05 Lil Tralore wire. Yeah, the English is strong with this one. I swear I'm not making this up. Lil Tralore wire. It's probably meant to be Lil Trailer wire. Yeah, English. Don't ask questions. So this is a Papa Toys small legend size Magnus. So yeah, I don't know why I was about to say Optimus Prime, but yeah, it's Ultra Magnus. But yeah, it's just legend size both. He's more of a deluxe, almost Voyager size figure. So yeah. Anyway, here's the box. A nice art representation. On top, we've got the figure. On the side, the art again. On the other side, continuation of the art. Underneath, legal stuff. So, yeah, nothing much here. In the back, we've got product shots with the weapons, the robot mode, the truck mode, and right here, another nice example of English. Human vehicle complex in the age of deformation. God, I love the Asian English translation. Anyway, let's open up the box. Let's stop wasting precious time. So here we have the age of deformation Tralore wire. Here we have the instructions. So transformation is rather pretty simple. So yeah, we've got the art right here, 14 steps here, and the rest of the 33 steps here. So yeah, but like I said, transformation is very easy. If you have the Magic Square Ultra Magnus, it's gonna be a lot similar. There's a lot of similarities, except for maybe the arms and yeah, maybe the cab a little, but the rest is very, very, very similar. So we've got all the stuff. Let's open this up. One box out. So we've got the figure, obviously. Tons of accessories. We've got the guns right here. Let's start with those. So we've got this gun right here that looks very similar to the Masterpiece one, except black. And yeah, it looks really cool. Lots of nice detail. And this one actually can store in vehicle mode. So I really like this one, even though there's no details. But yeah, it can store. This one is a lot better. There's lots of paint and everything, but doesn't store in vehicle mode at all. You can hold it in his hand, but that's pretty much it. It doesn't, like I said, doesn't store in vehicle mode, which is very disappointing. But yeah, nice paint, some metallic details, magazine, the barrel, and yeah, pretty much everything. It's just really nice. Sorry. We've got the missiles that goes on the side of his arm and goes also on the truck mode. So nice looking missiles with the white peg on the side. This goes in truck mode, and they can't be popped out, the missiles, but yeah, personally I'd leave them. So yeah, we've got two of those. We can peg them in. Voila, here's one, and here's the other one. For the fun of it, we can give him his weapon just to arm him up. This goes in, and the other one too. So now he's all weaponed up. And finally, we've got a bunch of faces and the Matrix. So let's start with the Matrix. Matrix looks really cool. It's focus, yeah, really nice looking. It's all painted, all plastic, but it looks really good. And obviously we can peg it inside of his torso. So if we open this up, we can peg the Matrix in. And maybe it's on the other side. Yeah, this looks better. Yeah, so now we have the Matrix of Leadership inside of his torso. close this up. And finally, we have 3 replacement face. So we have the default face right here. That is the big eyes, closed mouth. We've got this one right here. That is the big eye, open mouth. Focus. Yeah, big eye, open mouth. Or is it a big eye or the small eyes? Yeah, it's the big eyes. And then we have the small eyes, closed mouth. Focus. Yeah, small eyes, closed mouth. And you guessed it. We've got the open mouth, small eyes. So yeah, they all look kind of funky, but yeah. And right here is the closed mouth, big eyes. So yeah, here we have the Ultra Magnus or Tralore warrior. And yeah, he is pretty much pretty awesome. Plastic quality is great. If you're used to the Papa Toys quality of plastic, like I said, he is sort of deluxe, maybe big deluxe, very small Voyager scale, but not really in the Legend scale, but scaled with Legend size figure. He is taller, so as the original character is a bit taller, so he does fit. So yeah, he still fits anyway, but yeah, it's not really Legend size. Anyway, the figure does have a ball jointed head, can rotate. The arms are on swivel like this, and swivel like this, that opens up like this. We do have elbow joint about 90 degrees. We can swivel the joint, but I really do not recommend it. Like, it does pivot, there is a swivel, but this is for transformation only. Don't move the joint in robot mode, because the corner right here will hinder on the hinge right here of this panel and will crack the plastic up. So really don't use that joint in robot mode. We do have a swivel at the arm like this, and I lost a missile. This missile just popped out. Alright, so next up we have the waist rotation. You have the legs that does the split like this. The leg goes in front like this, in back like, ooh, it doesn't go back far. I thought it was going further. We do have a swivel at the upper knee, and the knee moves a little bit less than 90 degrees, and the foot does a tilt like this. So yeah, it's kind of big, but yeah. Otherwise, we do have the chest that opens up to show the matrix of leadership. And yeah, we do also have some butterfly joints, but this is mostly for transformation. But if we pop the joint out, it still counts, I guess. So yeah, Tralore Warrior in robot mode. We can do a small comparison. We've got the Combiner Wars. Woo! Come here, you. Don't fall in camera. Alright, so Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus. We've got the Iron Factory Ultra Magnus. We've got the Papa Toy Ultra Magnus. And like I said, this one is a little bit more my taste for the scale, color, and everything. Like, this one is like a darker blue, more much like the Masterpiece, while this one is like a lighter blue. Not really greenish like Combiner Wars, but yeah, whatever. We've got the Masterpiece one, which is much bigger. We've got the Kids Logic one right here. I'll just move these. So yeah, Kids Logic. We've got my World's Smallest. We've got my Shorokyu. And for the fun of it, I got the head changing blind toys. Just pulled this out, and it comes a truck. So yeah, whatever. This is only for fun. So let's move these aside. Yoink. Go back here. Come on, just stay there. God. Alright, masterpiece. Let's move. Out of the way. So huge. Puppet toy. A magic square and the shoulder cube. And again, for the Puppet Toys release, this is Rodimus from Puppet Toys. So again, you can see the size is pretty good. Works. But if you measure him like with a Titans Return Brawl, this is a legend size. So you can see he's twice as much, twice as bigger. So yeah. Anyway, transformation. So we can pop the weapon out. Transformation, like, it's really easy. Nothing that we've never seen about, like, for this figure. Pop the missile out also. You can leave the matrix, it doesn't bother anything. So, alright, for the hands, pull the gloves out on both sides. Pop the top of the shoulder up like this, and then you pull the arm out from the side like this. And as you pull them out, you're gonna plug the top of the shoulder on the arm right here. Close the panel there. Same thing on the other side. So pull this out like so. Close it in, pop it in, close the top here. And yeah, you're pretty much done. Oh, you want to pop the joints and bring them back. Pop the arm joints and pull them back. So yeah, you're pretty much done with the arms now. You can now peg out these right here. Make sure they're plugged in on the other side. Turn the arms around like so that they become straight, because when you have the arms like this, they are sort of crooked, but when you have the arms like this, it doesn't look too much, but because then again you have the arms like this, so now it looks better. But when you popped it out, you can see it's sort of crooked. It's kind of weird, but yeah, you just turn the arm around so that it becomes straight. Turn the arm around and it's really tight. Now if you want, we can store the gun in. So you just plug it inside. There's like a rounded groove and a rounded hole. So you just peg the gun in, and you can join the arms together. Peg the gun, peg it here on top, and peg the arms. Make sure they are pulled out. You peg the arms together. So now everything is done about the arms. Next up, the cab. First, you want to push on the stomach so that the cab goes in the back. So just keep pushing like this. Oh, just notice there's a ab crunch. So let's do it again. So in robot mode, the ab crunch is very tight, but it's there. Really small, but yeah, anyway. So you push the back stomach like this. Come to the top of the head. Pull out this tab like this, and you want to flip this open. As you open it up just a little bit, make sure that this is the hardest part of the transformation, but yeah, there's a panel right here that needs to be popped down, and as you pop it down, you need to move it down too, otherwise it blocks with the panels right here. So you really need to flip it down like this. So now that the other panel pushes it out like this. Yeah, it's the hardest transformation part. So next you can close the head in, and then you can see the wheels here. You take them out like this, and you can see a slider now. So pull the slider out. It's really, really, really tight. Once it's out, rotate the cab around, and you're done with this. As for the legs, pretty easy. Unpick the doors of the cows like this. Pull out this panel, and now the leg can tilt it down. It won't tilt down unless this panel is out, like it's locked like this, but once you pull it out, it can flip down. Next up, it just has the magic square. You can rotate this panel all the way around. You can close this up if you want to. So I'll do it again on the other side. Pull this out, lift this up, rotate this all the way around on the other side. Next up, you can plug the legs in. Voila. Make sure the legs are straight up. Flip this up. Close the arm down. Oh, this popped out. We'll plug it back in. And there's 2 pegs on each arm, so a little peg inside of the legs right here. So aligning everything up like this, and it's perfect. So now everything is done. Next up, you want to bring these panels, unfold them. There's a peg on the thigh and a peg right here, so plug it in. There you go. Same thing on the other side. Flip this out, plug in the tie, plug in this panel right here. Voila. And finally, all you have to do is pull these wheels down, rotate them, pull them back up. Same thing, pull these down, rotate, pull them back up, just like the magic square. So yeah, there's a lot of magic square engineering in it. So yeah, we've got the truck all done. If you want to, you can arm it up with the missiles again, each side. And like I said, there is no storage for this weapon, unfortunately, because I would have really loved to have this one stored instead. So yeah, Papa Toy's Tralore Warrior does roll. It does spin at the cab, not a lot, but it does. So otherwise, not much hit. You can pull the ramps down, and yeah, like I said, it's just a truck. There's no gimmick at it. So yeah, maybe we can do some comparison now. Alright, so first up, comparison, we've got the Combiner Wars with my Perfect Effect add-on. So we can see quite smaller. In the odds and odds one out, we've got the Kids Logic, which is a little bit smaller, but yeah, it's still one robot that is pretty odd. We've got the Iron Factory one that is very much smaller. So yeah, Iron Factory right here. We've got the Magic Square that I really like. The truck mode is less than perfect. This one is really solid, really good. This one, I really like the truck mode, but the arms especially, they sort of bend. They're sort of like pulled together, and it's kind of odd. It still fits good, but yeah. We've got my world's smallest Ultra Magnus. That is a tad smaller. We got the Shoto Q, and we've got the Masterpiece right here. So yeah, Masterpiece isn't even, he's pretty much in his own class, so whatever. Yeah, it's really big. And my collection of Magnus is growing strong. So yeah, let's go to the side. Yoink. Yoink. And this one is for. As for another comparison, we've got the DX9, the Old Dutch, and the size is pretty close. The trailer is a little bit taller, but yeah, the cab is a little bit smaller in the DX9, but they look very similar, like almost could go together. So yeah, really close, really cool. And another one, this is Papa Toys Inferno. Again, the scale is not really respected in vehicle mode. It's kind of, the fire truck is really small. The cab doesn't fit too much. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody fire truck next to this type of van before, so yeah. Anyway, this is Papa Toys Lil Tralore's Warrior. really solid figure, really cool. Personally, in robot mode, I prefer the magic square one, but in vehicle mode, I prefer this one. Looks really solid. Everything is solid about this figure. So the joints, everything, plastic, everything is perfect. So yeah, it's really cool. So he's really cheap. So I really recommend this, guys. If you don't, you know, don't mind the scale that is much taller, but it's much more in the Mecha Fan Toys and Papa Toys scale, this is the one to go. If you're more into legend size, sort of a magic square size, really I'll go with the magic square Ultra Magnus. So yeah, really cool. Really love this guy. So yeah, don't have anything else to say besides likes and subscribe. I'm gonna have really a couple of really nice exclusive review coming up, so don't miss those. Alright, so thank you for watching and see you next time.